Hi, I'm Sarah Fillier.
Hey, I'm Natalie Spooner.
I'm Erin Ambrose.
I'm Emma Malte.
Hi, I'm Renata Fast.
I'm Marie-Philippe Poulin, and today we're going to settle some hockey debates.
Definitely black tape.
Black tape hides the puck.
Black tape. The reason it was made first, it's because it's the OG.
Like, white is giving, like, sniper, like, yeah, like, I don't think I could be using white tape, you know?
Dad was always like, yeah, black, like, it definitely has to hide the puck, and I don't know, I've never changed.
Always been, will forever be white tape.
Oh, black tape for sure on the stick. I mean, I've always used black tape, but I also feel like the goalies maybe can't see the puck coming off your stick. We're gonna go with that.
One time at a sports store, the guy working at the cash told me that it hides the puck, so I switched to black tape from then on.
I used to be black big time, and then the 2018 Olympics, we lost, and then I had to switch some things around, so I changed to white tape after.
Actually, it doesn't make a difference. It's just what we had growing up, and I could do either or. I just think it looks cleaner.
I just don't like to tape my stick, is the honest truth, and I want it over and done with as fast as possible. And it got to the point where, and this makes it sound terrible, but I would just not tape my stick because I just didn't want to deal with taping it, and I would go games with like pieces hanging off and stuff. And so I've just this was in college when I was just, I don't know what I was doing, and so now I don't even tape the toe. It's just black tape around. If I can find a pair of scissors, I cut it off, and if not, I rip it with my teeth.
Yeah, ever since I was a kid, I played with black, and I just haven't been able to change. I don't like that the white tape gets so dirty.
I do think white tape looks better, but every time I try white tape on my stick, it just does not look right, so black tape.
Flame tape.
Oh, I definitely could not have flame tape on my blade. I think the girls would just absolutely rip me apart, so no flame tape for me.
I don't think I could rock flame tape.
You can't until you try it.
Yeah, I could try it.
Honestly, people say pass the stock tape. I don't mind it because it's like, that's all you put. Like,
Yeah.
it's the only place you put the clear tape. But I would still call, if I'm asking for tape, I'm asking for clear tape.
Clear tape. Sock tape seems like something an American would say.
Here's the big thing.
Okay.
When you're sitting there in the room, like some people would just be like, can you throw me some clear? So what are you gonna do? Can you throw me some sock? Or if you say, can you throw me some tape? Well, what kind of tape?
Sock tape.
Sock tape. I don't get the past the clear. That doesn't roll off the tongue.
It depends which setting you're in. Like hockey setting, I would say sock tape. Everybody knows.
Sock tape.
Sock tape. Who says clear?
I call it shin pad tape.
Oh, okay. That's not an answer we've ever heard before. Shin
Yeah.
pad tape.
Yeah.
Cage, 100%.
Not even
a
considered.
question, no. Just like, I am a big head sweater, breather, not cute, so I feel like I would just be constantly fogged up in that cage. I couldn't pull it off.
One of my sisters had a fishbowl, and I put it on at my house once, and I looked horrible.
Cage. I don't mind fishbowl though. I tried it once, but I felt a little self-conscious because I was like the only one on the national team with it, so I went back to the cage.
Cage for sure. I tried a fishbowl once, thinking maybe this was a play, but you can't, like, it fogs up, you can't see.
Just not for you.
Yeah, not for me.
I'm too short to wear a fishbowl, I think. Like, think about it. Like, a smaller player wearing a fishbowl, like, just doesn't sit well.
I tried a fishbowl for one game in high school, and I was so claustrophobic.
Cage, but like if I could pull off a fishbowl, I would rock one, but I can't, so I'll have to say cage.
Why can't you?
I think my face is too small. Like I tried in high school hockey because it's like fun, and like I was getting chirped in high school about it, so I had to go back to the cage.
So you haven't tried it again?
I haven't tried it again, and now it's like too far gone. I can't do it.
It is nice. If you can pull it off and you look good, it's like clear, you can see a lot, but the amount of fog that I would be producing would just not help me at all.
Cage, but deep down, I wish I could rock the fishbowl.
I used to use a fishbowl. I actually played a lot of ringette growing up, and it would just get so foggy and almost like claustrophobic feeling, so definitely cage.
Fishbowl. Sometimes it gets foggy, but I do like it.
Tongues in, yeah, for sure tongues in.
I'm way too big of a person to have tongues out. I think it would be bad style. My teammates would probably make fun of me.
Tucked for sure, for sure. Some people, if you can pull it off, it looks really good, but I can't pull it off. I can't pull it off. I don't have good flop.
Tucked in tongues. When I was a kid, I had tongues out, and I don't think it looks great.
I feel like when they're untucked, I like my ankle bends too much.
Tucked. This one, like, this is my personal preference. I understand why some people do for like comfort. Never understood it style-wise.
So I know I'm like the only one, so I'll hold it down for us. Ovechkin was in his prime when I was growing up, and yeah, major Ovechkin influence, and the tongues are out and they're staying out.
Golden goal. Yeah. No, I have some PTSD from shootouts. We're not going there.
After losing in 2018 in a shootout at the Olympic Games, I'm never going to be on the side of choosing a shootout. We were crushed. Didn't ever feel like a great way to end a game.
No shootout. Let's nix the shootout. So
Shootouts are too scary.
Shootout sucks. It's like not even real.
I don't like shootouts. I don't think it embodies a true game of hockey.
An overtime goal is cool because you can clear the bench. Like, that's cool.
Yeah.
But a shootout, no.
Just the rush, the adrenaline, like when someone scores, everybody jumping up. Like, I just think that's so cool.
Definitely no shootout. Yeah, lost 2018 with a shootout, and that was pretty heartbreaking.
And it's just a real testament of who deserves to win. A shootout is one player, one goal. I don't know. I just think I'm not a shootout fan.
Maybe the gap between my shin pad and my skate.
The ankle in between the shin pad and the boot.
Inside of the foot is like the one that you're just like, ow.
I mean, no one likes the ankle.
With your head. Those shooters in practice, man. Horrible.
Well, I took one on the outside of my foot this past year and broke my baby toe. That hurt, but
Right in the boot, because then especially too, once you take your boot off and your foot is like swollen, that's the worst feeling.
The throat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Right in the
sounds-
trachea is not good.
Well, the throat, probably not the. I had one in my throat, doesn't feel right. Just right here.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh my god.
I thought I was losing my singing voice, but I'm back.
It sucks on your knee too because you can't bend it, but like at least you can just like, you can fight through that. You can't really fight through like right on the bone.
I think the foot, I think there are really bad places on your feet you can catch them. And it really hurts to skate afterwards, so I think.
We wear head to toe padding, but for some reason, every time you try and actually block a shot, it hits you in the spot that obviously there's nothing.
I've only had one injury from blocking a shot. Well, I mean, I guess like normal, but I broke my jaw blocking a shot. So I'm gonna say your face.
I broke my thumb right after, like 3 years ago. I think it was my thumb or one of my fingers just from a block shot, and it was just like, and it was split too, so it was bleeding and broken, and it was just like, not a fun experience.
You're an absolute nail.
I'm not a nail. I'm soft.
I would rather chirp. Can I come up with chirps that quickly? No. So I normally say nothing.
Say nothing. Say
You're
nothing.
not chirping at that.
No, I'm not like quick enough.
In net, I usually don't say anything because you're so vulnerable in a position that I just want people to stay away from me and just forget I'm there.
I have 0 chirps. Nothing good comes out ever. So I would much rather say absolutely nothing than to chirp.
I honestly think it's funny when people chirp, but I just like can't think of answers quick enough.
It'll happen, but I'm usually not the one starting it.
Because I don't start things.
Yeah.
But if someone's chirping me,
Chirp.
Hell yeah.
Sorry.
Love
Has
it.
anyone said that yet?
No, you were the first
Oh,
one.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a yap out there.
I want to say nothing, but sometimes I kind of black out on the ice and say things, and then I don't realize it till after, and then I'm like, I feel bad.
Definitely pants on first, then skates. I feel like I would just get caught in my pants, be tripping, falling all over the locker room. So I'm always shin pads, socks, pants, and then skates on.
pants before skates.
Yeah, pants before skates.
What kid at home when they're learning how to get learning how to play hockey, does a parent ever put their skates on before their pants?
I know that people do it the other way, but it just like doesn't make sense. Like, do you put your shoes on before your like pants in the morning?
I don't want to deal with, getting my skate through the thingy. Like, that just seems like a whole extra complicated process.
I put my pants on and then my skates. I don't know if my skates would fit through my pants. But then I'll put my shin pads on after. I can put my pants and socks on, tie my skates, and then put my shin pads on after.
See, that to
Wait,
me
you put
is
your
crazy.
You put your socks on before
No,
your
yeah,
shin
like I'll
pads?
put my socks on and then like my shin pads or my pants, tie my skates, and then put my shin pads like over it, and then they'll be over the tongues, so they sit nice, and then
put your
I'll,
socks down.
yeah. No, I feel like that's pretty normal.
Because I need to put my shin pads on after my skates. So it's just like easier that way.
I don't know how people do it with slipping their skates into their pants after.
Guilty as charged.
You do it?
Yeah, we seem to have a pretty contrasting.
Do you
styles.
open up your pants like your little slips, or you just
poke them through?
We get changed the opposite way, hey?
Yes, please. And I want to be asking questions.
Oh my gosh. Yes. I think that's hilarious.
Yeah, why not? I think they're making decisions out there, so are we as players, and we get questioned on them all the time, so I would love to hear some of the refs' answers.
Before I say this, I have a lot of respect for refs, not just buttering any up that are watching this, but I do think that is a tough job.
I think it could open up a whole other can of worms and a lot of controversy, but
Because if a player makes a mistake in the media, they're like, what were you thinking there? But then refs sometimes make the craziest call ever, and it can cost a team, you know, a win. And it's like, okay, ref, get up in front of the media and like, what were you thinking there?
That's funny. No. They've made bad calls or good calls, they're done after, you know.
Sometimes you're wondering what's going through their head, and I'm sure the media could pull some good ideas out of them, because we question some of their calls, obviously, so it would be nice to hear their answer after.
I think that they receive a lot of hate. I think it's an incredibly difficult job, and I think that if they were given the opportunity to discuss that and share their perspective, it would be a great thing for refs everywhere.
That's a tough question.
I'm like a D, so like naturally I'm gonna say assist.
Assist. I would love to assist Pooh. So assist.
Honestly, probably an assist. I feel like I've tried to grow that side of my game too, and
they're liars.
Yeah, that's what we said.
Yeah, no way.
Score.
Like, definitely score. So you're telling me everyone else would rather assist? Like, I think people are lying.
If you had a really cool assist, like that'd be really cool. But honestly, I guess I'd just have to go with score, golden goal, because that's just crazy.
That can't be a real question. The Olympics. But I mean, I wouldn't say no to both.
Olympic goal is quite special, honestly. That's what I've grown up to live for, to dream for. But honestly, to see what's happening with the Walter Cup, it's quite special. It's a tough one. To me, it's still the Olympics, but it's still quite cool to be able to do the Walter Cup.
I think, like, Olympic gold,
Yeah.
that's the pinnacle. That is the pinnacle.
Olympic is just the best on best. Like, there's nothing better.
I think still, like Olympic gold, I think there's something that's so special about representing your country, and something that's like so much bigger. And when you get to play on Team Canada at the Olympics, you get to meet so many other athletes that are part of Team Canada, so it's like this huge family. Whereas obviously Walter Cup and like playing for Toronto, like our Toronto team is so tight too. So it's tough. Like, I've never won a Walter Cup. I would love to win a Walter Cup, but I also know what it feels like to win an Olympic gold, so I know just how special that feels.
I think ever since I was a little girl, all I knew was the Olympics. All I knew was wanting to play for my country, wanting to wear the maple leaf, and there is no better feeling in the world than being on the top of that podium in Beijing, and it's something else. So winning a gold medal, but honestly, a Walter Cup would be a pretty special moment. So I don't know. I'm gonna go with both, but the gold medal is a feeling you'll never forget.